Editor's note: this story is part of a series on the birth of a new Nova Scotia industry, legal pot cultivation. Nova Scotia pain researchers are looking to key into the body's own systems for relief through new products based on cannabinoids like those in cannabis. A research team has founded a company called Panag Pharma Include to develop non-addictive, effective topical pain relievers that will be available over the counter. Company President Drive Mary Lynch is a professor at Dalhousie University and Director of Research in the Pain Management Unit of the QEII Health Sciences Center. I've had the privilege of working with and assisting people living with chronic pain conditions for 25 years, Lynch said on Friday. That wealth of experience has made it obvious to her that we do not have enough tools to help people with the pain conditions that they are suffering from now or in the future. Lynch said there are growing numbers of people struggling with chronic pain conditions as the population ages and medical science advances allow people to live longer despite injuries or illnesses that once would have killed them. Unfortunately, such illnesses or injuries leave them in chronic pain, often related to nerve damage. Two of the obvious ones are HIV, AIDS and some of the treatments required for that, Lynch said. Both the virus and the treatments cause nerve damage pain. And people with cancer have to have chemo and the chemo causes nerve damage pain. So we've got two of those cohorts growing. And, unfortunately, we haven't found world peace yet, so many of those returning from the military front. There have been such great advances in medicine on the fronts that we are able to keep our brave soldiers alive, but unfortunately they are often quite damaged when they get home. The need to treat these populations has driven her research program, she said. So the second piece of that was, my patients, this was probably close to 1520 years ago, were telling us that they were using marijuana to help them with pain. And back then, when we first looked at it, about 15% of our patients were telling us this. That was both in our pain clinic and in the MS clinic locally. People were using cannabinoids to help them with symptoms like pain and spasticity. So I started looking into the literature and found out that there was already a very solid base of preclinical literature in animal science telling us that there was a sophisticated endocannabinoid system built into our bodies that we can take advantage of and exploit for the treatment of pain and inflammation, Lynch said. Cannabinoids are essentially chemicals that act upon receptors in the body's endocannabinoid system, which is part of the body's pain and inflammation defense system. According to Panag Pharma's website, there are two main receptors in this system. The CB1 receptors in the nervous system produce the high associated with marijuana when activated. The CB2 receptors in the immune system help with pain and inflammation but do not produce the high. And so then we embarked on a research program, Lynch said.